Let's see, is it going? Okay, it's going. Here we go. Hey everyone, it's Kaylee. I'm the teacher of finances tonight. It's my birthday weekend, and we don't have kids, guys. How crazy is that? That doesn't happen very often. We usually always have all of our kids, or at least three of our kids here that live with us. And we don't have any. And I text Colton. And I was like, "Hey, can we go get dinner?" It's like my birthday weekend. I might as well, right? Let's splurge a little bit. So speaking of splurging, I posted a reel or a reel. I guess Facebook is reels a little bit ago, and it's funny because it looks like I'm at the club, but I'm so serious. So I wanted to hop on here and just talk real quick about what you can do with tax returns. So I wish I would have known this like years ago when I was getting a tax return, because this is the second year in a row that we're not getting one. Yay! But here's something you can do if you are getting it. So realizing that there's meaningful ways that you can invest your tax return and actually grow it without having to pay taxes on it was eye-opening for me. If you're catching this live, drop a 1 in the comments for me. If you catch this afterwards, drop a 2 for me. So if you're still getting those returns and you need to like tune into this, check it out and listen to it. I'm going to make it quick because again, it's my birthday weekend. My birthday's Monday and we're going to go eat dinner. So I'm not going to be on here very long. But when I say taking your return and putting it in an investment, I'm not talking about S&P 500 or Dow Jones or whatever all those different ones are. There's a million of them. I'm not talking about putting in the stock market. I'm not saying get that return back and put it somewhere that you're going to lose money on. I'm talking about stick it somewhere that you can get guaranteed growth, guaranteed no loss. You have liquid assets with it, and it grows tax free, not tax deferred. Tax free. So here's a few reasons why it's worth talking about this topic and taking it serious. So opportunity cost. Every dollar you spend on one thing is a dollar you can't spend on something else. Duh. We've known that our whole life, right? But remember that your tax return money can be used for something that's more meaningful than just the things that we always usually spend it on. I'm guilty. I don't have any tax return money invested because I've used it for other things all these years. But it's so easy to take it and put it on materialistic things. Catching up on bills, doing stuff like that, absolutely. But if you just have it and you're out there just big kicking it, big blowing it, then you need to stop and rethink for a second. What if you could take what return you get and double your money? If you would like to do something like that, put me in the comments. Who doesn't like doubling money? Especially if you're not having to add anything more to it, right? It just doubles over time. So it's always nice to get a big chunk of money, and it's always easy to spend it just as fast as we get it. So imagine if you were to take your 5 or 10K or whatever you get from your tax return and put it in a secured account and then let it grow. And in several years, it's doubled. Okay, but wait, it gets better. You can do that, but then you don't pay taxes on it because it's already been taxed. Now you have all this growth, and then you don't have to pay taxes. So those are a lot of other things that come with that, but it's a possibility. I help people do these accounts all the time. So let's say you got it back during tax time. It's a return. You invest it correctly, and then you let it grow, and you put it in an account that has tax-free growth, not tax deferred. Tax deferred means you have to pay taxes on it when you start taking it out. There's other types of accounts out there that you don't have to do that. Do I have your attention yet? If I have your attention, put yes in the comments. Okay, financial planning. It's never too late to start financial planning. Like I mentioned, had I done this years ago, my financial future, our financial future, our family's financial future would be so much better off. But depending on your health, you can also do different types of accounts where you put a lump sum up front and you can get a death benefit associated with that investment. So if you were to pass away, then your family gets a death benefit, and there's just all kinds of great things that come with it. And again, it's tax free. How crazy is that? Okay, and then positive impact. I told you I'm going fast because I am ready to go eat. I'm hungry. I've had crackers today, I believe. So think about how positive of an impact this would be for your future. So, for example, I had Kyra at 20. So I started getting a tax return at 21. So 21 all the way up until age 30. Had I taken that money and put it in an index fund with secured growth, no loss, and tax free, y'all, that's insane. So You don't have to use your whole thing. There are minimum amounts that you have to do, but it's possible. So think about how much of an impact that would have on your family. You could take that and start putting in an account and start growing your kids' college funds. Because I'm sure you have a savings for your kids somewhere and it's just sitting there getting like 0.5% interest. It's the same type concept. This literally builds generational wealth. If you don't believe me, go look up how people have built generational wealth. Compounded interest accounts with no loss is how people do it. So, not very often do we have a chunk of money laying around to put in an account to do that. But right now, people do. So, that's why I'm here. So, start analyzing how you can redirect the resources that you have and put them in something that's more long term for you. You have a potential to make a huge shift in your financial future and your financial freedom, pretty much. So whether you choose to take the return money and use it towards growth of investment of your child's education, to save for a down payment of your house, on a down payment of a car, or even a dream vacation, however you want to use it, you can use it. Like I said, there's so much liquid with the type of investments I say investment accounts that I'm talking about. It's so different than putting it in like the retirement account or things like that. There's different ways that you have liquid access to these funds. So this is just a very conscious decision that you can make to shift the way that your family's financial future turns out. It's important. It can be important for you. It can be important for your kids. So just realizing that your tax return money doesn't always have to be spent on purses or like the Real I Made nightclubs, purses, shoes. I mean, mine wouldn't be spent on, maybe shoes. I do like shoes. I'm a Hey Dudes fanatic. So anytime I can get some new Hey Dudes, I'm on it. But realizing that you can take that tax return and use it for something that's a long-term investment. I mean, most of the time the returns, yes, we've paid in money and it's a refund off of the overpayment, but we also get the credits for having kids and all of that stuff. So if it's money that is just given back to you for credits and so on, then why don't you take it and expand it? Just an idea. So I'm Kaylee. I'm the teacher of finances. It's Friday, Financial Friday, so I just wanted to bring you some valuable information. If you have any questions about this type of account, please send me a message. I have my link posted all over my page. However, just reach out to me, let me know. And then if you got any information out of this that you found valuable, just put a money sign in the comments for me. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Like I said, we're fixing to go eat dinner. I'm excited. I'm super, super hungry. So I'll see you guys later and have a happy Friday.